What's going on, Socialites? Welcome back to another Global Pokemon Society Draft League battle. It's Week 6, and we got a showdown between the Charm City Charizards and the undefeated Tuscaloosa Talonflames. This is the first recording that we've gotten of Tuscaloosa so far. They are 5-0. Let's take a look at the teams here. Charm City bringing Starmie, Latias, Ninetales, Charizard, Victreebel, and Electrode. While Tuscaloosa is bringing Pelipper, Nidoking, Ludicolo, Bronzong, Gorebyss, and Raichu. So we got a classic Sun versus Rain team here. A Choice Scarf on the Electrode. Okay, so he wants that to be fast. Like, really fast. He's Lightning McQueen. I am Speed. See here, both teams are ready. Gonna be real interesting to see how Tuscaloosa fares here. You figure they gotta have the advantage here, right? Rain versus Sun usually. The water types beat the more fire types. So we got Latias and Nidoking. So good lead on Charm City's part. Ooh, but Nidoking goes right off with a Sludge Bomb. Interesting choice. They probably could have gone a Ice Beam off for the KO. But Nidoking goes down to the Psychic. Maybe Nidoking is not rocking the Sludge Bomb, or excuse me, the Ice Beam. Pelipper comes out though, setting up the Rain. Latias outspeeding here with the Thunder. Is this Focus Sash Pelipper or is it Damp Rock? Ooh, and just like that, two very quick KOs for Charm City, taking out both Nidoking and Pelipper. So that means if Charm City wants to bring in Ninetales, there'll be no more Rain unless we have something like Rain Dance on one of the other Pokemon here for Tuscaloosa. Out comes Ludicolo. Charm City is going to withdraw Latias here and send out Ninetales. Going to overwrite that Rain. Ludicolo with the Ice Beam, so Ninetales takes that very nicely. Ninetales gonna stay and go with the Flamethrower. Tuscaloosa, though, is switching out. They go into Gorebyss here. They might want to try to get a Shell Smash sweep going from this point, although that Flamethrower did some pretty decent damage onto Gorebyss. Now Ninetales with the Solar Beam, which in the harsh sunlight is a one-turn move. That's going to shred through Gorebyss. So another KO. Charm City coming right out of the gates. All because of that first turn. If the Nidoking had the Ice Beam, Ludicolo comes back out again. Ludicolo with the Surf. in the sun against Victreebel. Not doing too much, actually, more than I thought it would. Pretty sure this is Choice Specs on Ludicolo as the Sludge Bomb picks up the KO. Raichu comes out here. Victreebel with another Sludge Bomb. Almost enough to knock out the Raichu. Raichu with Thunderbolt. That's not going to do much against the Grass-type Victreebel. No paralysis either. Tuscaloosa might be thinking if they should switch into Bronzong here. No, they leave Raichu in. It goes down. So our first time seeing Tuscaloosa on the battlefield. Not very promising for them, as this game one basically all wrapped up. I wonder if Victreebel would be able to pick up the KO here with the Weather Ball. That does look like what they're going to try and do here. Big damage, but not enough to take out Bronzong. Bronzong with the Gyro Ball will pick up the KO here, so not the perfect sweep for Charm City. Perhaps if they had wanted to go out into Charizard, although the sun did fade away. Ninetales comes back out, getting the sunlight back up, just in case, although pretty sure Flamethrower should be able to finish things off here. Ninetales with the Flamethrower, and just like that, a very quick game one. Charm City putting all the pressure on Tuscaloosa, knocking out Pokemon real quick, especially after that Nidoking. Again, I don't know if it has the Ice Beam, but I figure if you have Nidoking, you're going to have the Ice Beam. We're going to pause it here, folks, and we'll be right back for game number 2. Alright, Socialites, we're here getting ready for game number 2 between Charm City and Tuscaloosa. Charm City making quick work of Tuscaloosa, thanks to Latias breaking through both Nidoking and Pelipper. Have to see how Tuscaloosa can make some adjustments here. Looks like Charm City is going to keep the same lead of Latias, so if Tuscaloosa does have the Ice Beam on Nidoking, this could be their chance to switch it up a little. They lead off with Bronzong this time. Not much Latias can do against that. Really, Bronzong seems pretty good against the majority of Charm City's team, other than their couple fire types. Charm City's going to go into Electrode here. Very interesting. Bronzong gets the Stealth Rocks up. That'll help against those fire types. Ooh, no switch into Raichu. I feel like that would have been a pretty free switch in for Tuscaloosa. Let's see what they want to do here with Bronzong. Could be a explosion coming out. Just looking to get as much damage as possible. No, it's the Earthquake. Getting a little bit of damage onto Starmie. Starmie with the leftovers, though. Probably in Bronzong's best interest to stay in and just keep chipping away this Starmie, as it will rapid spin these rocks away. Bronzong goes for the explosion. Will this be enough to knock out Starmie? Although Bronzong won't have the rocks up anymore. It does take out Starmie, though, with the explosion. But now Charm City doesn't have to worry about those Stealth Rocks. Arceus, bless me. Charm City goes back out into Latias, as Tuscaloosa is going to get the rain up with Pelipper. Probably going to want to make a swap out here. Ooh. A very interesting play. Charm City going with the Psychic here, expecting the switch out. Let's see, do they go into Nidoking or they go into Raichu, expecting the Thunder? Instead, they're gonna meet up with a Psychic. Does some good damage on the Raichu. I don't know if there's much Raichu can do against Latias, but we'll see here as Latias does switch out. Ninetales is going to come in and overwrite the rain. Raichu is just going to Volt Switch out. Ooh, some nice damage with that critical hit. Can expect to probably see Pelipper come back in here. And this is when the Weather War gets good. Yep, there is the Pelipper. Now Pelipper perhaps can go for a U-turn here. Or try to get off some big damage with a Scald or Hydro Pump, depending on their set. Could also be Surf as a safe mid-ground. A little more damage, but less utility. Now they go with the Hurricane. Electrode not taking much from that. Do they get the Confusion? No. So, you figure Raichu might come back in here again. Get another boost. Or Nidoking. This is bold for... Oh, no, they leave Pelipper in. Uh-oh, and just like that, the game is back over in Charm City's side. Tuscaloosa had two very free switch-ins and goes for neither of them. And throws away Pelipper, so now the rain is gone, the sun is up. And just like in Game 1, I think from this point, Charm City can take it away. There's a couple... Well, the first one, like, maybe you don't expect the Thunder on the Latias, but this one, you're facing an Electrode. Like, what else is it gonna do? You don't want to lose your Pelipper here. Nidoking is in. Ninetales can get a strong flamethrower off here. Might even be enough to KO, honestly. In the sun, Ninetales can do quite a bit of damage. Zach, head coach of the Charm City Charizards, deciding what he wants Ninetales to do here. Tuscaloosa can make a safe play and go for a Sludge Bomb. Let's see, Ninetales with the flamethrower. Will it be enough? We are in the sun. Does some big damage and gets the burn on Nidoking, so that'll chip it away as well. Ooh, Nidoking actually went with the Earth Power, which will take out Ninetales, but that could have been dicey if Charizard had decided to come in. Or even Latias could have came in pretty free. You know, just a relatively dicey position here. Victreebel with the Giga Drain, though, should finish off Nidoking. Gorebyss is going to come out, but I don't think Gorebyss will be able to take this Giga Drain here. I think at this point, Victreebel can kind of just sweep up. Being in the sun. Doesn't have to worry about any Pelipper Hurricanes or Ludicolos outspeeding with an Ice Beam. Yeah, just don't know what Tuscaloosa was thinking there, throwing away the Pelipper in front of that Electrode, when again, you have both Nidoking or Raichu that could switch in. Raichu is probably the safest, because if you are afraid of maybe an explosion, Raichu seems like the most expendable member of the team at that point, but just like that, Victreebel with another Giga Drain, finishing off Raichu, keeping itself very healthy. Tuscaloosa maybe hoping that the sunlight will end soon, but it does not, and that should just about wrap it up here, as a Sludge Bomb should be able to pick up the KO onto Ludicolo. And just like that, in two very convincing games, the Charm City Charizards give Tuscaloosa their first loss of the season. Sun overcoming rain. Really, not having the Ice Beam on Nidoking, big thing in Game 1. But Game 2, just throwing away that Pelipper. Again, not really sure what Tuscaloosa was thinking. But thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to leave a like on the video. Make sure to drop a comment. What do you think? Charm City, are they now a team to be reckoned with? Tuscaloosa, do you think they were all hype starting off 5-0? Will they be able to turn it around after this devastating loss the last few weeks before the playoffs? As always, if you're not subscribed, please do, and stay classy, society.